Welcome back to the Black Playbook, where we celebrate our people, our brilliance, and our culture. Without apology, of course. And y'all, let me tell y'all something. I had to pull up on the Black Playbook in my fur today. All right? You know why? The fur? Honey. Because Coach Prime did inspired me. Yeah. He put up on the Cleveland Browns looking like Frank Lucas. I said, yeah, that's the exact energy we need right now because at this point, yeah, we're standing on business, y'all. And the culture bowl was everything. That's what I called it. You know, I always got to go black. It was everything. Cam Ward versus Shedeur Sanders. Two young black kings, y'all. Put it on for the culture. But the media, which is why I'm here, because they always got something to say. Can't never celebrate our people. You know, the media, Cleveland, ESPN, the haters, baby, the lies, the gaslighting, the moving the goalposts. We're going to talk about it. This episode, I'm pulling up like Coach Prime in a fur coat, in my fur. This is my rendition of fur coat because I'm tired. We tired. And the culture gonna stand 10 toes behind Shedeur Sanders, okay? So tune in, argue in the comments. I don't care. Let's set the record straight. Let's roll, y'all.
Freedom, freedom, freedom over fame. Freedom over cycle stays the same.
So your girl is back. So, y'all, we got so much to get into, and I know you see my title. Coach Prime pulled up in the fur, and so did I. It's so bad, y'all. I made a song. It's so bad. I made a song for the haters because this is the Cleveland Civil Rights Movement. It gotta be. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop the song because it went well. To be honest, it went well. It's an AI song. You know what it is. I'm not a rapper, but I do hear music pretty well. So let's go ahead and get into it because I'm excited to let you hear it. And YouTube, this is my video. Oh, where did it go? Hold on, y'all. Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. Before I get into it, let me show you how Coach Prime pulled up. You know how Coach Prime do it.
Pimp, he was done. That him.
To text me when he gets here. That's perfect. Welcome. How are you doing? I'm Maddie. I work with the BRT Logistics and Team Travel. Yeah.
How you doing? I'm great. So what's today like with family?
Yeah, family comes over to watch. I see them on the opposite side. The little windows and little separate areas that they're not.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, the word mix. I gotta talk to you though.
You know, Shedeur looked kind of nervous if you asked me, like, yeah, what is up? Why you have to pull up in the fur? But that's I'm telling y'all, that is what we experienced in the 80s and the 90s with Coach Prime. Coach Prime was that dude, y'all. He was. So let's get back to the show because we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to unpack. And it's like, I feel like I've been fighting a civil rights movement fight. Like, I'm exhausted. Just to prove that this guy could play. Can you? We've been fighting since the draft to prove that he is that dude. It wasn't enough that they got tape, right? Because they could have just looked at the tape, say, "Oh well, yeah." No, it's not what they did. They made us fight for Shedeur rights. I have no respect for these people, by the way. Just letting you know. It's ridiculous. And it has to stop, y'all. When will it stop? When will it stop? When will the racism? Because and that's what I've noticed too. A lot of the shit that's happening is racism, but they won't tell these people that they're racist, which is to me is a huge part of the problem. And it's all so simple. So I just do my due diligence online, call all of them racist. So it is what it is. I'm here to celebrate my people, our brilliance, and our culture without apologizing to these people because they're not apologizing to us. They get to come online, lie, say what they want to say, spread all these rumors, and then we supposed to just sit back and be like, yeah, okay. No. Let me tell y'all something. Not only did I have to pull out the fur like prime time, you know what? I'm trying to change. I really am. So anyway, let's talk about. Well, before I get into it, I want y'all to hear this song. Tell me what you think in the comments. Let me play you my. This is my second. I made 3 of them. I think this is my second AI song, y'all, and it went really well on TikTok. So I'm excited to share this with you guys. So let's get into it. Yep, find it. Where is that at? Hold on, y'all. Oh, here it go.
Culture bow, yeah. It's the culture bowl, yeah, we up on the stage. 2 young kings, whole league feeling the way. Cam went 1, should've still paved his lane. Black QBs, whole culture screaming their names. Ain't no beef here, just game and grace. Let the media talk, we ain't playing that game. Yeah, yeah. Came in at no full tone, but they knew I was top 2. Pressure on my back from the jump, still I shot through. Opinions on my name, but the tape say I'm that dude. Grew up in the spotlight, yep, I still kept it cool. Draft day shade, man, whatever I'm built. Cleveland lights bright, and I'm standing on guilt. They wanted division, but we locked in for real. A black QB wave, yeah, the threat too real. It's the culture ball, yeah, we up on the stage. 2 young kings, whole league feeling the way. Cam went 1, should've still paved his lane. Black QBs, whole culture screaming their names. Ain't no beef here, just game and grace. Let the media talk, we ain't playing that game. Media talk, we ain't playing that game. Texas born, #1 with the crown, but I'm still Cam humble, homegrown from the ground. Training with my brother, yeah, we stay locked down. 2 seats at the table, ain't no knocking us down. They want me verse him, that divide is weak, but the culture say unity, that's power we keep. We ain't enemies, nah, we both elite. 2 black QBs, man, that's history speak. They don't know why we rule loud, why the culture show love, proud, why we lift both sons of the crowd. Cause the league tried to doubt us, and the world wanna scout us, but together, man, nobody out, yeah. It's the culture, boy, yeah, we up on the stage. 2 young kings, whole league feeling the way. Cam went 1, she'd have still paid his lane. Black QBs, whole culture screaming their names. Ain't no beef here, just game and grace. Let the media talk, we ain't playing the game. Let the media talk, we ain't playing the game.
Yay! So, yeah, I'm proud of that little song, Guess I'm a rapper now. AI rapper. I mean, but those are the emotions that all of this has created for a lot of us. It has tapped into a lot of our creativity. Sometimes this is what hate does. But anyway, let's talk about yesterday because They did. The Cleveland versus Titans wasn't just a game; it was a whole culture bowl, which I named it the culture bowl because they was trying to play those two young kings against each other. And if you remember, back before the draft when they was practicing, they spread the rumors on them then, tried to make it seem like they had issues with each other. I mean, just the sickness that the media, these people, the things that they do that they feel like they don't have to count for is the problem that I have with these people. And when I say these people, I am talking about white people because that's the majority of the people that is spreading the lies online. And I think that's a whole nother issue on why a lot of black sports analysts don't check these fools. But that's okay. The new media is here. We'll check these fools right in their face. So Cam Ward versus Shedeur Sanders, the two young black quarterbacks, like I said, they trained together. They supported each other. I think they met, I think it was when Shedeur went to start at Jackson State, probably before then. They both from Texas. You know what? I think they met in high school. My bad. I think they met in high school. I don't think they got to play each other, but I think they knew of each other because Cam was a late bloomer. So was Shedeur, but Cam was a little later. So yeah, just two brothers putting it on for the culture, with a little excellence, right? And guess what, y'all? They both had a great game. In my opinion, they both won. Cam won the game, but Shedeur won the game with his stats. You feel me? So, sometimes that's how God works. God say, you know what? I'm going to make sure y'all both shine. It's crazy. But that's really what the number 144 is all about. I don't know how spiritually connected you guys are, but yeah, most of us are numerological. Hope I'm saying that right. If you know, you know. But like I said, they both had great games. But Shedeur, y'all, he broke records. Yeah, he broke some records. He made some noise. He showed the world exactly why they tried to hide him. That's why I'm calling this the civil rights. Because I'm tired. I feel like I've marched in Selma, Alabama. I really do. A lot of us do. It's exhausting. Like I said in the beginning of this fight, you damn near have to eat your young to hang with these people. Because I'm telling you, they go low, very low. And you may not see it as that because they don't say it publicly, the N word, but that's what it is. Because why are you mad? Why are you mad? Why are you trying to stop somebody who's been training all their life from playing a kid game? Football is a kid sport. I don't know if you guys know this, but kids play this. So just imagine that. Just imagine as a kid, you couldn't excel in a kid sport. I'd be mad too if I was a man and couldn't play a kid sport that people get paid millions of dollars to do. But hey, God blessed us with athleticism, and it is what it is. But that's exactly why these folks are scared. Because now they have to, God, work on me. I was going to say something bad, y'all. This is exactly why they are scared. And this is exactly why we've been fighting for these young black athletes online. And it just don't stop with Shedeur, Angel Reese, and whoever else we got to fight for. Name somebody. I'm on their ass. But that's exactly why we've been fighting, y'all. It's like we marching in the digital civil rights movement. I'm feeling real Martin Luther King-ish. More like Malcolm X, because I never was with the marching. I'm with the fighting part. Yeah, I said it. I'm not marching. So, now, the haters and the race Olympics, right? Now, let me tell you why the block is hot today. Because last night on Twitter was great. I saw a lot of the Cleveland Browns being able to express themselves, how frustrated they are with this loser team. Like, y'all was losing way before Shedeur was born. Y'all been losers way before Shedeur was even born, y'all. So who you mad at? Shedeur? Shedeur fans? You should be mad at yourselves in the Cleveland Brown organization. You know? So the block is hot. TikTok is hot. They are tearing their butts up online, y'all. Because, see, I think the haters often get confused, right? Real confused. Yeah, Cam Ward is the number one pick. We know that. And you know what? I'm going to pause there because the funny part of this fight, right, is the confusion that these people have with the Cam Ward. Well, Cam Ward's black. Why you're not fighting for Cam Ward? Cam Ward went number one. We don't need to fight for Cam. Cam is able to develop and people, but that don't mean we don't love and support Cam. That's the part that these people just do not understand, y'all. Because how is it racism if Cam went number one, right? They are so crazy. They just so confused. I don't get it. It's crazy. Yes, we know Cam Ward went number one. So he's protected. He's supported. He's grown. Cool. We love that for Cam. But Shedeur, he outplayed Cam on national TV. So was Mel Kiper, right? Yeah, I think so. And that has nothing to take away from Cam because Cam and Shedeur and Travis both said they was 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. Whatever the order went, they would have accepted it and embraced whoever went one. But it was always Travis, Cam or Shedeur and Travis. It was always them three for the whole year. So that's why the block is hot. And that's why we confused. We more confused than the haters. So suddenly, y'all, all these fake ass experts, they don't want to talk about it. They don't want none of us. Because, you know, they call us the Shedeurians. See, and I think that's where a lot of it started when we came to Cleveland. Y'all have been disrespecting us. They wouldn't even call us aunties, y'all. They've created this nickname for us that none of us like. It's just disrespectful, you know? So yeah, these fake ass experts, they don't want to talk about the real deal. Suddenly it's, oh, it was just the Titans, or just last week, the week before, oh, it's just the Raiders. They keep moving this goalpost. It's like it's a zip code. Like, oh, well, yeah, we're going to move the goalpost to another city. These people do not want to say out loud what they whisper in their little white group chats. And I'm going to tell you what it is. I'm not going to tell you how old I am, but just know I was born in the 1900s, okay? These people have been scared of Coach Prime since 1988, probably before then. Now they scared of his son, Shedeur. But the crazy part is they scared of black excellence. They scared that black excellence is going to expose their mediocrity. Because you got to remember, these are people who said Dylan Gabriel was better than Shedeur. So that should tell you what we're working with. That should tell you all that you need to know right there. Dude, because if you thought that scrub was better than Shedeur, dude, you are not a great sports analyst. And you cannot critique quarterbacks. And it is what it is. Like, let's be real. You're not watching football. You're watching race. Just like Jerry Judy did Shedeur. They don't understand that. It's a culture thing. They refuse to they love our black athletes, but they hate black culture. It's crazy. It's like if I was involved in a race, I mean not a race, if I was involved in a sport, right, that the majority of the people are of one race, I would probably get to know the culture. You know what I'm saying? That's just like if a black person get on a hockey team, you're more than likely surrounded by 95% of white people. So why not get to know this culture? That's who you're going to be playing with. That's who you're going to be talking about. But see, that's the disrespect that these people have for our race. And it's jealousy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're unathletic. I'm sorry that you probably would never procreate an athlete. I'm sorry that you couldn't advance in a kid sport like football. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, why y'all mad? So, welcome to the entitlement Olympics. Because that's all y'all can play on. The entitlement Olympics. And the wild part, y'all, these people actually think they can say whatever they want to say without no pushback because they are white. That's why we have to pull up like Frank Lucas. Hold on, y'all. It just keep coming up. That's why we got to pull up like Frank Lucas on these fools over and over and over. You know, we don't want to do it, but we have to. If you don't know who Frank Lucas is, go look him up. Go look him up. We're not playing out here no more. We pulling up like Coach Prime on these fools because it has to stop. Stop watching race. Watch football. Because if you watch football, then you probably wouldn't even be talking this way. Because they watch race, that's why we here. That's why we are in this situation. So the entitlement Olympics, most of the Cleveland media. I'm gonna omit G. Bush because G. Bush do be checking them fools on that show. But here's the funny part. The majority of the people speaking on Shedeur, they're not even athletic, y'all. They're not accurate. They not knowledgeable about football. They just entitled. Yeah. Right? Sounds familiar. Our whole lives we've been dealing with this shit. Sorry. But here's the part that got me. They've been lying on Shedeur since the draft. I have never, I haven't heard, what's this? December, this is the end of the year. Nobody has come out and apologized yet. Because that's the only way you can get off this fence with black culture. You're not going to be able to just pull up and act like you didn't do all this, cause all this controversy. No, you're going to have to publicly apologize to black culture. Or we don't give a fuck about what you think. Period. Okay? So they've been lying on Shedeur since the draft, y'all. Spreading fake stories, sabotaging his name, trying to break him publicly. If you don't know what buck breaking is, go look it up. You know, we all watched them buck break that boy in real time. And on draft day, I cried because it wasn't because of the whole Shedeur didn't get drafted. I was watching them buck break him, and that just did something to me. And you know, you hear these stories, and you hear your great grandma tell you these stories and all this stuff. Then you hear about all the stuff that happened during slavery, and it's just like, in 2025, we still going through this shit. And I think that's where a lot of the passion came from with us, Shedeur fans. Because how dare y'all, especially looking like you. Okay. I caught myself. Back to the regular program. And Shedeur still came out yesterday playing like he had something to prove. Still standing in the fire. Still auditioning for a sorry ass team that don't even deserve them. How dare you, Cleveland? You got a lot of nerves. You do. This boy that broke 2 records already, and he only been practicing 3 weeks. We sick of y'all. Like at this point, y'all, it's laughable. We got to laugh at these folks because y'all don't deserve him. But that's where he want to be. He chose y'all. Y'all didn't choose him. He chose y'all because that's something he's familiar with. Broken systems, sorry ass teams, and reconstructing them to great teams. That's what he do. So you real lucky, Cleveland. I don't even think Cleveland know what to do with a generational quarterback. I don't even think they know. Like, it's crazy. Like, some of the talking points I hear from these Cleveland people, definitely low self-esteem, definitely loser mentality, and definitely they don't believe. And not believing is one of the requirements to be an auntie. You have to believe. If you don't believe, why are you here? Why are you here if you don't believe? It makes no sense. And we know who believe. It's a certain aura about yourself. You know, when you rolling with prime time, baby. I've been rolling with prime time since '88. It's 2025. We've been rolling with prime time since 1988, and people who live in Florida probably way before then. But we came on our scene publicly in 1988, and we all felt Black culture fell in love with Coach Prime. You're not gonna change that. Why y'all don't want us to love Coach Prime? Like the hate is so overwhelming. You know, it's just like, why? Damn, y'all hate? It's like they stuck in 1965 talking about wait your turn. Like, nah, we tired. What are we doing here? So it got so bad with all the shenanigans that was happening. I think when Coach Prime saw Jerry Judy doing all this, I think Coach Prime said, okay, it's bad. Let me pull up. Coach Prime pulled up in the fur and jumped out the RR at the Browns facility. Like, who y'all playing with? Stop playing with my son. And then what we see? Coach Stefanski hugging Coach Prime. Like, dude, like, I can't stand people like that. You talk all that smack, and then soon as you see me or you see the person, you quiet. You changing your whole stilo. Like, it's too many people in the world that be having a nerve and then be nervous once you check them or you pull up. Like, Coach Stefanski looked like a BITCH yesterday. What? Saturday when Coach Prime pulled up. Bowed down. That's what he did. He bowed down. And you know, you talk loud, you do all this just racist stuff, or you sabotage his stuff, and then when his daddy pull up, now what? Oh yeah, now you ain't got nothing. You ain't tough now, right? Like, I don't like that. Like, stop playing with people's kids. Stop playing with people's children. Treat people children like you want people to treat your children. I don't care if they play in NFL, MLB. I don't care. Stop playing with people's children. And that is where a lot of the disconnect. You're not like us. I don't care what y'all say about Black people. We don't play with other people's kids. We respect other people's kids. That can get you murked where we from. Like, y'all play with people's kids. And then when I saw that, when I saw Coach Prime pull up, I said, oh, bet. Monday, I'm pulling up. Pulling up with my first two, because I mean business today. I'm standing on business for Black culture, for the aunties, for the aunts, for the disrespect, for all of it, man. Because nobody else is going to say it. They're going to get on the Black sports podcasters. They can't say it, I guess. I don't know. Because at this point, we're not arguing with these people, y'all. We cannot no longer waste our time arguing with these people because what they don't care. They just want the clicks. We cannot argue with these people anymore. We not defending ourselves to these people anymore, y'all. We not explaining football to people who still think a black quarterback is a risk. And you have to look at the words that these people use too. They use synonyms to describe someone who's not prepared. See, they use these talking points. It means the same thing. You know how you get those tests? I think it's synonyms where you look at something that's similar. Yeah, that's what they do. They use these words that's the same shit that if I would have said it, but they use these words, different type of words, which means the same as, what they can't say, basically, if you get what I mean. So yeah, no more arguing with these people. They're not worth it, y'all. Yeah, we're not explaining football to these people. They don't even know what a good football quarterback is, black or white. Why are we listening to these people? And I'm gonna tell you something else. I'm gonna tell you something else about Coach Prime and why he probably is one of the smartest black athletes to ever grace the field. He documented everything, and we using it against them right now. All the stuff Dion documented, we're able to use that to say, "Bam! You can't tell me who Shedeur is. Bam! This is how he was when he was in high school. Bam! This is like we got so much ammunition." Because my whole goal is to make these people look dumb and stupid. Because you got to evolve. It's 2025. It's not, I don't even give them 1965. Nobody's gonna, we're pulling up. Like I don't get it. I just saw a video of this black chick. She pulled up on a white racist. She drove 3 hours, y'all, and pulled up on him and said, "Yeah, you ain't think I could find you, huh? Yeah, you could be touched." I mean, I wouldn't have done that, but girl, that was crazy. She pulled up on him. It's crazy. So if you don't believe in Shedeur, fine. Fine. It's okay. That just means you don't believe, and that's okay. But stay on that side of the fence. Don't come back. We good over here because we keep receipts. I know you heard Coach Prime and Shedeur say that. Well, guess what? Shedeur fans as well. We learned from the master. The media, they don't know football. And I'm not gonna say all media. I'm just gonna stick with Cleveland media. They don't know football. No. Cleveland, well, I'm calling them all out. Cleveland media, ESPN, all these little YouTube podcasters, and I wish I would have wrote your name down so I could have said it. But I'm talking about all you hating ass podcasts. Majority of y'all, some of y'all are black too, especially the black people. Oh my God, that's a whole nother video because it was an attack on black fatherhood, and then you got black podcasters talking shit about Shedeur Coach Prime. Like y'all are 30 years from now. You're gonna regret this. You was on the wrong side of history as a black person. You did not fight for black fatherhood. And I'm gonna show you. 30 years from now, I'm gonna be pulling up this stuff. And I'm gonna be putting it right in their face. Like, yeah, you had an opportunity to be on the right side of history and you chose to go against black fatherhood. Because it's bigger than football. So yeah, all these little YouTube sportscasters with their little shaky basement cameras, they don't know football. They don't know narratives. They know clicks. They know how to target a young black man who threatens the system. And Mel Kiper was right the whole time. And I was with Mel on draft day. I was with him. Most of us was. He was right the whole time. But y'all listen to people who ain't played nothing past JV football, probably Pee Wee football. So now I got to ask the real question. Are we watching football or are we watching the new age civil rights movement disguised as sports commentary, because the harassment, the stalking, the lies, the coded language, it's given 1960s in HD. Yeah. So listen, I said what I said, I meant what I said, and I'm standing on business in my fur, just like Coach Prime. Black culture is lit, y'all. Shedeur is him, Coach Prime is him, Coach Prime is the blueprint, and if the haters don't like it, that's all right. Go cry about it in the comments. Boost the algorithm while you're at it, okay? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share the video with somebody who needs a reminder that Black culture ain't going nowhere. Until next time, y'all, stay Black, stay brilliant, and stay bold. And tell these people how you feel. Don't hold back. The gloves is off. We pulling up in furs now. This is the Black Playbook via Black Culture is Lit. And I'm out.
Freedom, freedom, freedom over fame. Freedom over cycle stays the same.